Good morning, guys. My name is Sam Josh, and you are watching 70 Seconds with Sam. So, this is my YouTube channel. Other day, I went and met one of my friend. And he asked me one question which stunned me. The question what he asked me was this: Sam, I saw your LinkedIn profile and you're written as healthy, wealthy, loving, spiritual, and everything. How can you define yourself as wealthy? And I don't see you living in a very villa, or maybe you don't have a Mercedes Benz, but you still call yourself as wealthy. So I just thought of that time that thought provoked into my mind, and let me do a video to show to the world that what exactly the richness means, or what exactly the wealthy means. So today morning I got up and I was completely healthy. I was enthusiastic to work towards today's entire day. So most of the people did not get up today morning. Don't you think I'm rich? Because I got another day to live in my life. I checked my wife, she's also alive. I checked my son, he's also alive. I called one of my neighbors, friends and relatives, and I called a couple of people in the morning actually, and I got the news that everybody's alive. And there are a lot of people who lost their loved ones today. Don't you think I'm rich compared to them? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I have a wife. She's a charming wife. She takes care of me, takes care of my family, cooks for us, healthy food, everything. She does everything for us actually. Don't you think I am rich? Because there are a lot of people who have a wife but they don't do anything for them. They have a husband but they don't do anything to them. Right? And there's some of the people who are filed the divorces today. There's a lot of quarrel going on between them. Don't you think I am rich? I have a 10-year-old son who is currently exploring Indian mythology. He's 10 years old and he is passionate about Indian mythology. He want to read more books on Indian mythology and understand the questions, because whenever he read the books, he has a 10 question to ask, and then he reads another book to get an answer for it. Don't you think I'm rich? Because I don't have to really take care of him. He's taking care of him and completely end to end. And there are a lot of parents who talk about it, saying that okay, my son is like this. He don't take care of himself. He don't study and all those stuffs actually. I have a parents now who are very old enough, and actually they don't have any income actually. But if I give 1,000 rupees to them, they give me back 750 rupees, saying you take care of it. You take care of yourself. You need the money. Don't you think I'm rich? I have a full-time job which gives me an ample amount of money, abundance of money for me to live today's life. But there are a lot of people who are losing their jobs. Don't you think I'm rich? My wife runs a business, and her business was running in the pandemic also. She's making a good amount of money through that actually, and some of the business has been collapsed. People are cribbing, saying that we don't have business now, we lost a lot of money. Don't you think I'm rich? I have a neighbors, if any unusual sound comes in my house or anything happens in my house, they come running and ask me, Sam, what happened? Anything do you need any help? So what's happening? What's wrong? Don't you think I'm rich? There are a lot of people who have neighbors, but they're not bothered about anything actually. If the death happens in the next door also, there are people who do not really bother about it. I have friends and relatives, who's anything happens to me, or probably one phone call, if anything you want from them, if one phone call is enough to get things done. Don't you think I'm rich? I have a full-time job. I have an amazing team, right? My wish is their command. It's something like that actually. Whatever I think I have to do, they would have already been done that actually. Don't you think I'm rich? Because there are a lot of people in this world thinking about, cribbing about, my team is not performing well. I have a lot of work to do. I have to work for 15, 16 hours. I have to crib about them. All those stuffs actually. I have good managers. I have good directors in my company. Don't you think I'm rich? I have good business partners. My wife has a good business partners. Everybody is helping her to uplift her to make her business grow. Don't you think I'm rich? Finally, God's power is with me always. When God gives me a challenge, He again gives me a double power to overcome that challenge. Richness comes from the gratitude of what we have in our life, and not thinking about what you don't have in your life. Everybody in this world is completely rich with all these things what I spoke about, but the challenge is most of them are thinking about what we don't have in life, and we are living in the man-made poverty. If you think about in a right way, in a gratitude way, then you will understand your richness of yourself. If you like my video, share it to maybe 3 to 4, 5 people, so that they also understand what is actually your richness. They don't have to go behind money to become rich. Thank you very much.